Can you talk a little bit about the work that you were doing, and maybe just talk about the lab culture? Like, what was that like?
Yeah, so just for context, so I was accepted into an MD PhD program, and so I did my first 2 years of medical school, which was, it was preclinical work, but it was all work in the classroom and in the pathology lab, and we did autopsy, and so I did all of those classes first, and that some of those qualified for my degree in biochemistry and molecular biology as well. So there was that synergy there. But that had been, I had done 4 years of undergrad and then 2 years of medical school. And I got to grad school or into the lab, and all of a sudden it was like freedom.
Yeah.
And so for me, it was almost like a little bit of a vacation because or at least doing a gap year. And I think my fellow PhD students, the other grad students, didn't understand when I said, "Oh, this is actually not a bad lifestyle." And I had control of my own schedule, and I worked many hours in the lab, but it was under my own direction, and I wasn't being told when to show up for class and when to show up for lab and when to take exams and all of that. So for me, my grad school years were among my best years.
Awesome.